It's Annabel and Grace, and we're here with some really fantastic products that we found that we're calling our October top product picks.
Okay, so let's start off with fashion. We always like fashion. These shoes are from a company called Vionic Shoes, and they are, this special ergonomic sole. Basically what it does is it raises, if you can see at the back, it raises your heel up a bit inside the shoe, and that apparently is so much better for us. If you've suffered from something like plantar, whatever it's called, fasciitis,
yes,
it's really, really good. But what I love about Vionic is that they do very fashionable styles. So you're not going to look like a sort of lady walking around in orthopedic shoes. They are fun. The boots are fantastic. And the one thing is they do a sandal, which is very unusual. And it was so popular, obviously, in the summer. They've actually brought it out again in the winter because a lot of people who have lovely toes and feet, I don't, but anyway, they like to wear sandals with sort of, they're give them a little bit of height, and they come in all sorts of colours. Very, very good company, really worth looking at. And when I went to the show, the thing I loved was that everybody at this fashion show was 30 something, so they obviously think they're cool.
Well, that's always a help, isn't it? Yeah. And I take it you can, in this particular model, you just slip your feet in.
Yes.
It's got that nice little strap.
I know I've seen that similar design with one of the top fashion names. I won't say what, but yeah. So and you can actually also buy, if you're a bit worry about spending, whatever, £120, I think these are, they're called the Cody. You can actually buy just the insoles. They produce insoles, so you can put them into your...
What sort of ergonomic insoles?
Yeah, so the shoes you already own. And if you love that, and if it really works for you, then you might splash out and get a pair of these. But I'm telling you, it was a lot for me to take them off for this video.
And also, there is something to be said for the fact that you can't put a price on having comfort, especially when you're in shoes all day, and you want, if you're going out for the whole day, it'd be fantastic to feel great, but when you come back, it's still comfortable. So what I want to show you is something that my sister found. Now the nights are drawing in and winter's approaching.
Little sunlight, I know.
Yeah. We all need a little dose of vitamin D. And this is from a company called Better You, and it's a high dosage spray, much more effective than tablets. And I've just tried it. It's
you spray it on your tongue?
No, in your mouth.
Yeah.
You have to just get a little pump of it in there, or in your mouth, or preferably in your mouth, not on your mouth.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It tastes absolutely fine.
It smells quite pepperminty.
It is, and there's 100 doses in there, so it lasts you for 100 days.
And we really do.
And we do need
it, being Northern European. And we're allowed to still say that we're Northern European. I mean, anyway, wherever we are, we're north of Europe. We need a lot of vitamin D, don't we? Because we don't get much sunlight.
I think it's a sensible thing to think about having.
Yeah. Great. So Grace, the next thing I've got to show you is this laundry liquid, it's called,
Hang on a minute. That's more like something I'd have in my shower.
Exactly.
It's very smart.
Well, the thing about it is I am actually going to have to read this a little bit because I want to get it right.
Yeah.
It's organic.
Yeah.
And it's formulated to clean your clothes without the use of environmentally damaging chemicals. The University of Washington did a study and discovered that on all the top products and room sprays, they were all releasing a damaging chemical, each and every one of them. Now these, so they don't have any of that in, and they come. Well, I've got minty and citrus.
Yes,
smelt.
Mine's citrus. Yes, it's lovely.
And just
can I smell the minty.
Yeah, just smell that.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely lovely. Now,
and that says 17 washes.
Yeah, I have used it on my
small
sheets because I thought that was a really good way, and I have to tell you, they were so fresh. The smell is just that subtle.
Mint.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? So it's by a company called White and Green. We're going to put all the details below this video anyway, but just so you know, White and Green, and I think in this age of being sort of environmentally friendly, we've got to protect the age. We don't want to be emitting plastics into our water system, which goes into the ocean, do we? Or damaging chemicals into the air, which is what most washing powders and room fragrances
I think
do.
there is a huge movement of
Yes.
fruit, isn't there? I mean, I have to say, when I come back with my shopping, and every time I see a bit of excess packaging, it just makes me furious now. Whereas before, never even thought about it.
I know, and I do think we are starting to worry about what things that get absorbed through our skin. So
Yes.
if we're emitting chemicals into the air, they're bound to be going into our bodies. It can't be good for us.
So we've all got to do whatever we can.
Yes. So there you are, white and green.
So, on the subject of being environmentally aware, I've got something rather odd
Yes,
here.
it looks like a pencil case.
It is a pencil case, but instead of pencils, there's bamboo straws in there.
Well, that's clever, isn't it?
And what you do is you just use it, wash it with soapy water, dry it, pop it back in your little travel bag, and
Great if you have grandchildren around who love drinking
Perfect.
drinks with straws and
actually feel the weight of it. They feel great fun.
They're fun.
And look, they're different sort of sizes as well. This is from a company called Gourmet, and they do lovely little sort of like coconut bowls and really interesting things.
Yes.
Definitely worth a look. Anyway, these that little pack's $5.95. And you just
But
go
they
get
last
on
forever.
Amazon. Last
Yeah.
forever, and you could easily just carry that around with you and do your bit for the world.
So Grace, you know how we both love the bodies from Marks and Spencer's?
I've got
'cause-
one on now.
Okay, so you know you wear it over a bra or whatever, and we do love them. But there are a few people that have said to me they don't like anything that has poppers underneath, so when they go to the bathroom afterwards, they've got to get those poppers done. But you know they haven't got their glasses on; they're in a dark public loo or something like that. They don't like it, but they like the fact that it sort of smooths you and gives you that
Yes.
lumps and bumps. Well, Marks and
Who
Spencer.
wouldn't like the fact that it smooths you?
So Marks and Spencer's have brought out this, and it's called a tummy control shaping vest. In
Yeah.
actual fact, if you go online on Marks and Spencer's, if you put in tummy cincher,
Yeah.
that's what you come up with.
So does it just mean that it's...
You feel it. Feel how tough it is around here. So
Yeah.
it just gives you a skin. It's also, I think, what I really like about it, I don't know if you can see on camera, is it's got a sort of satin edging.
Yeah, do you know, that was exactly what I was just
So
going to say.
look, so I'm going to undo my blouse. Don't think I'm doing a strip on the thing, but
Yeah.
there you are. You see, I'm wearing one.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
So you could just wear
Yeah,
it as
definitely that can show.
I think it's
Yeah.
back to my boarding school days of liking wearing vests.
Now, is it comfortable?
Yes, it is comfortable. It's very comfortable.
And you
It's-
feel sort of nicely held in?
yes, you feel firm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that?
I like that.
Do you know what I mean? It's just. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't have a waist particularly. I mean, not many of us over 50 do, but I don't think it gives me a waist. What it does is it just keeps everything sort of smooth.
Now, okay, my big question here, because the reason I like the poppers
Yeah.
is because it all stays in place. Does that ride up?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
They seem to have cracked that, don't they?
Yeah,
This
Marks and
business. Do you
Spencer.
remember all this Spanx and various other kinds of shapewear where it looks great for 5 minutes, but A, you can't go to the loo because it's so restrictive, or B, you end up with a huge roll of something. I mean, that's happened
and
to me.
they're uncomfortable. So
But
and
now-
it's all very well being
Yeah.
vain, but when you're not comfortable,
No point.
no point. So anyway, they come in black and white, and I can tell you they are selling out fast. So I'm hoping that Marks and Spencer realise how much we like them,
And also
they'll
they're very
repeat them.
soft, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they are, and
Yeah.
they wash and dry easily.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well found.
Yeah. Okay, so the last one is a health one, our well-being, because what I put, health is our wealth, and it's so true.
Yeah.
So I went to the early Christmas fair, and there was a lady selling Manuka honey, just Manuka honey. Our whole stand was just jars of it, and she discovered this Manuka honey in New Zealand. It's from a company.
Is that where it comes from anyway, New Zealand? I
Well,
think?
so if I tell you about Manuka honey, because I've only just learnt about it. This is from the east coast of New Zealand's North Island, where the native Manuka plant grows. Did anyone know that there was?
No.
It's part of the tea tree family, which is
Oh.
also quite
Bacterial.
bacterial.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the plant only flowers for 2 to 6 weeks a year, and the bees that collect from this plant are monofloral, i.e. they only collect from the Manuka. And this is all part of why it's so good. It's the natural antibacterial component of Manuka honey is, if you can pronounce it,
methylglycosol.
Yeah, but it's measured in milligrams to kilograms, and you have to make sure that, so this one I think says 83. That is really, really strong. Now this jar costs £25, which is a lot. I know, don't. I came back, I bought it, and I came back, and I got very wet this last weekend, as we all probably did, and I got a sore throat, and I've been surrounded by people with colds. I started to get a sore throat. It was going worse and worse. Anyway, I put some of this with lemon and ginger, and then had a drink, and then just before I went to bed, I had a teaspoon of it, literally just glugged down a teaspoon, because actually honey helps you sleep well too. I heard that.
That's a good tip.
And the following morning, no sore throat, nothing.
I could say the same about when I have a dose of whiskey.
But this is, honestly, it is the best of the best. It's now renowned, and that's all she sells. She sells a stronger one. Yes. I think 200 or something, which she sold out of. It's coming back. Over double, and that is for people who've got something seriously ill with them. But you know what I thought? I bought 3 jars because I thought it would make a great gift. Because giving people a bottle of wine or a candle. I mean, quite frankly, a nice bottle of wine or a nice candle is about £25. I just thought that this was just sort of quite kind. And I've got a few friends who are poorly. They've had a couple of them have had operations and are struggling to recover. And I just thought this would make a really nice gift.
Yeah. Just on a small aside about Manuka, I had a neighbour and her dog cut himself on a fence, and she put Manuka honey on this wound of her dog.
That's right.
And it cleared up in no time at all.
Right.
So I think there's a lot to be discovered or learnt about Manuka. It's definitely not your average honey.
No. So it's Manuka Direct. Her website is coming up. There is a website, but you're going to be able to shop direct from it in a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, you can email her, the lady herself, at manukadirect@gmail.com and order some of these. And honestly, it's so delicious. I mean, I'd be the size of a house because I'd like to eat a teaspoon every night.
But it also sounds like it would be something to be really useful to have in your store cupboard.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, there you are, just some top products for October. Hope you like them.
Bye.